Dum, dum, dum. Well, good evening everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the stream once again. Thank you very much. The schedule for this week has been somewhat adjusted, although this is the only race I said I would do and am doing. I ended up basically changing around some of the races on the plan, on the agenda, based on how I feel, or felt. In fact, I think I said I was going to do this race yesterday, but I got home from work yesterday, first full day back this calendar year, and I felt awful, tired, lethargic, puffy, and just not up for it either mentally or physically. Today, however, I feel very, very up for it. Very up for it mentally. However, I said that recently before a race and performed appallingly. So I'm not going to run the risk this time again, or repeat the mistake this time again of saying, yeah, I'm really up for it, we're going to do well. Because I don't know if physically my body will match what my brain is up for tonight. So let's see how we get on. In terms of what is in store, let's see what the course holds, shall we? This is tonight's stream. Right, so Tour De Zwift Stage 1, turf and surf. I do like this course. It's a course that suits riders who are really up for it, because there are some big climbs, which we'll touch on in a minute. 24.7 kilometers with 198 meters of climbing. We'll have a look at the form in which those climbs present themselves in just a moment. 43 riders signed up, so it's going to be a good sized bunch. I'm half expecting a few more than 43 to actually turn up to the start line as well. So let's see. Surf and Surf route details. Here we go. Let's look at zwiftinsider.com. You see it kind of go through the Gnocchio quick course and then up through the top section of this map before coming back down. What is misleading here, at least, is the elevation profile at the bottom of this page is quite misleading. It looks fairly flat. So if we jump into this view, you'll see actually there's two big climbs and a few little bumps as well. So there we go. Let's have a look at the elevation in a bit more detail. There we go. So, as you can see, the race for the first, how many K? The first 8.5, 8 and a bit kilometres is fairly flattish. We're going a few little lumps and bumps to get up and over. Remains fairly flat, and then we go downhill for a couple of K. In most races, I don't see a lot of action on the downhill. Some people will be pushing, but if we manage to cause any splits, the downhill is usually the point at which the stragglers or those who have been somewhat dropped manage to get themselves back on again. That's the only bit of downhill, or real downhill. There's another one, but that's the first one that follows a flat section. If we look at the latter part of the course, the old adage of what goes up must come down comes into play. We've got a little bump at just under 12k, another one just before the 13k marker down here. But then we're going back uphill again from about 14k. There's a bit of a false flat leads into that climb, and then that tops out at 16k. Go back down again, another little tiny bump over at 20. I say tiny, it looks tiny relatively speaking on this map, but as soon as we get to about 21.5k, we hit a step and we head up toward the heavens, and away we go. We go back to this route. You'll see that the efforts are it only shows me the sprint sections, not the climbs. But yeah, you go through the climbing through, so it says they're climbing through a pain cavern, so if you've done this route, you'll recognise this bit. Deceptively hard, and a long drag, and then yeah, that's where you finish, pretty much uphill as well. So, gonna be a toughie. I feel, like I say, mentally up for it. Physically, well, that remains to be seen. And the way to find out if I am physically up for it is, of course, to stay tuned here to this stream. Support me in the live chat. Cheer me on, keep me keep me motivated, tell me what I'm doing good and doing bad. And we'll see how the race unfolds. I've had a couple of rest days, so kind of thinking my heart rate should be able to get up into the mid to high 180s today. Not looking forward to that, because it's not the most comfortable of feelings, is it? But it does mean, hopefully, that I'll be able to hold a good power, good solid cadence up those climbs as well. If we talk tactics, the first 10k or whatever it was I said that course was in terms of the flat, we're very much about sticking with a pack, burning as few or even preferably 0 matches, and then making sure that I rather measure my way up that first climb. 1 second. Put a Sturker tab into my bottle. Yeah, so ride efficiently from the get-go and make sure that I save every single one of my matches for the climbs. The first climb, I'm going to try and ride within myself and just stay with the pack. I won't be pulling on the front, I won't be hammering on the pedals, I won't be pushing too hard. There's no need to flex, or I say flex, I'm not a climber, so there never has been and likely never will be any flexing from me on a climb, but no need to overdo it, is what I should say. So the effort there will be a lot more measured. And let's put some climbing rules on. The zips are climbing, aren't they? Do I want to go for lightweights? I think I'll be thanking myself for this decision at the end on that final climb. The Pinarello remains my most upgraded bike. Sort of caught between a rock and a hard place really, because I want to continue upgrading this one here, the Super 6 Evo Lab 7. Oh, I can't even speak now. Super 6 Evo Lab 71. I love that bike. Probably will be my next bike in real life. And I'll have a pair of. Well, I won't go for the Lab 71. I'll go for the high mod, like this one behind me. This is the System 6, my beautiful aero bike with my big 64mm wheels, which I absolutely love. Yeah, my next IRL bike will probably be a Super 6. Right, let's get ready nice and early tonight. Let's get Tour De Zwift turned on. Hide the upgraded button. How many rides we got signed up? 37. It's a good number. Got a minute and a half. That's enough time to drop a comment into the live chat. Let everyone know that we are here on YouTube. And then get the fans turned on, off we go. Right, what have we got? 35 seconds. So I think this evening I'm gonna go for my Zwifter race in focus music. There we go. Bit of a biscuit. Right, fans on. Oh, that's fresh. Let's go. I've got a nice big pack to sit in now. Nice feather. I'll save that. Ride-ons look different now, don't they? Good evening, Jack. How are you doing? Excuse me. I bet it is cold up north where you are, Jack. It's cold down here too. We're near the sea, so a degree or two cooler. Thankfully it's the channel, not the North Sea where you are. Good evening to everyone watching live, thank you for being here. If you don't already, please do subscribe. And if you like Jack and you already subscribed, why not hit the like button as well. You can of course join Jack in the live chat as well. Let me know how I'm doing. Thank you, Jack. Well, the opening 8K has been a lot harder than I expected. Time to recover now. I'm going to use the pack to really try and lower that heart rate. Jack says, riding really well tonight. Yeah, thanks mate. Lungs do feel a bit tight, as does the left calf, but I'm gonna give it my all on the climbs. See what happens. Thanks for watching mate, as always. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's watching. OBS is telling me I've got 8 concurrent viewers. Well, thank you everyone for being here. The action will be kicking off truly and in earnest in just a few minutes when we got that first climb. Let's see if I can stay with the front group over the top. Yeah, thanks Jack. It is. Jack says the few figures are getting better and better. They are, yeah. Nearly at 200 subscribers as well. So please do keep it coming, guys. I've got some news at the end of this race as well. So, don't let me forget to remind you about the Ladder League, which returns. I'll tell you when at the end. Sort of fake climb where a full flat begins in a second. Any second now. Here we go. We go uphill in just a couple of minutes. Right, we're approaching the climb now. Ride-ons and comments appreciated right at this point. Oh, the cramp. Oh man. Um, 1TZ battery. Thank you for that. Up your cadence, bro, you say? Really good point, thank you. Here we go. That was good fun. I should have been. Give me a sec. I should have been so much higher than finish rankings. My 20-minute power is not where it should be. I've been getting 3.6 watts per kilo recently, and I've been edging my way towards 3.7. So to finish up with 3.5 watts per kilo average, 269 watts. Not the best, not my best work. Not a vintage performance. But I did say at the beginning, mentally I was very up for that, and I was. And you think you saw that by how deep I dug. I think I saw my heart rate up 187. Not bad for someone nearly 40 years of age, but yeah, decent. I'll take it. Top 30 in a big race like that. Yeah, not too bad. I was only a few percentage points really off being much closer to the top 10, so I will take it. I will take it. All right, well, thank you everyone for. Don't even forget, I said the Zwift Ladder League returns. Well, it never really went away. It's an ongoing series of races, 5 versus 5. 2 teams in a sort of private event. I was racing for Coalition Yedex last year. This time last year, or did I hang up my bib at that point? I can't quite remember. But yeah, I started off with one team, joined the Y Wings, which then became Coalition Yedex, and then my form just went through the floor. It went down, 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 and I just said to the team, "I'm really sorry guys, I'm letting you all down. I'm going to have to back out and figure out what's going on with my fitness and my form." So I sort of just quit racing for a while, but I've decided I'm going to be kicking myself if I don't take part. So I'm going to be back racing again this coming Friday. So look out for the scheduled video on my stream later on this evening, and I'll share more when I know more. But at 7 PM, it's 5 versus 5. If you want to know more about the Ladder League, there's a whole playlist on my YouTube channel of Zwift Ladder League races. Some of them I've raced and streamed just like this. Some of them I haven't raced and I've just streamed and commented effectively. I've done the commentary effectively, sort of coached and guided the team. I was captain for Coalition Yedex for a while, which involved organising races, getting the roster together, bringing people from the Yedex lineup to make sure they're available, and doing the course recon and giving everyone a plan of attack, that sort of thing. But it was a lot of extra work and a responsibility that, on top of the stressful job I had at the time with my previous company back in London, it was a lot to take on. So I sort of felt, you know, that I want to do better in races. So what do I need to do? I need to race more, I think, and train more. And the Ladder League is probably a very close. It's neck and neck in terms of my favourite racing format. I do like the chase format, it's fantastic, but the Ladder League format, which is 5 versus 5, and basically points rewarded to the riders as they cross the finish line. So you've got to get the highest aggregate score for your team. So the person across the finish line first gets, I think it's 10, and then second place gets 9, third place gets 8, 7, 6, and so on, all the way down to last place who gets 1 point. So you don't necessarily have to be the first rider across the line, but if your team can, you know, have the median or average highest finishing position, you get the highest cumulative score and you win. And then the reason it's called Ladder League is because, of course, you keep winning, you climb the ladder and you become the top team. So it's a really fun, really interesting format, very tactical, and it's raced on courses just like this one. So it's well worth watching. Like I say, there's a whole playlist over on my YouTube channel. Check it out down below. I'll put a link in the description below as well. A lot of fun, and I encourage you to tune in, and if you don't already, then take part as well. So it's a great community as well. Of course, I race for Coalition, the best team. Alright, well, I'll leave it there for now. Again, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Lots of concurrent viewers tonight, lots of views. Thank you very much to Jack Wilson, as always, to 1TZ Battery, and to Paul Peterson 9796 as well. Thank you very much for your comments and encouragement as we went. If you don't already, folks, please do subscribe, and if you do subscribe already, then please do give the video a like. That would be appreciated. All that's left to say is, as always, thank you for being here. Peace and good vibes to you, and I'll see you on the next one, which is tomorrow lunchtime. And if you're not available for that, because if you're working like a normal person, then come back to the channel on Friday evening at 7 PM for that ladder league race that I mentioned. Details to follow. Thanks, folks. See you soon. Bye bye. Good job, Michael.